simanyi TikTok teyagala mbuzi. Wanokwata omuliro. Okwata nga bakuba akaana akato. Beegiye balitwalirawo. N'okwata omusaayi nga bafuba.
Warinde tanyosa mistari usaka. Sisara nyosha. Padai! Matombe! Warinde tazonga kusima. Wamwana roga. Usaka. Batemia. Salam ya rai. That's my Warinde tatoa sangwe. Waraia Jamhuri ya Uganda. Wananchi wa Uganda. Na kwa jeshi ulinzi wananchi wa Uganda. Viva Rais wa Uganda. Viva wananchi wa Uganda. Viva jeshi ulinzi wananchi wa Uganda. Viva tuende quick.
We are now into our last segment of today's program. As I alluded to, we will have speeches. The first to speak will be the Commandant, Basic Military Training School, Kaweweta, Otong Patrick, who will be followed by the Chief of Defense Forces and Senior President Advisor for Special Operations, General Mohozi Rugaba, who will in turn invite the Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs in charge of defense, Honorable Akifeza Grace Ngabirano, and the Honorable Minister will in turn invite and the chief guest to award gifts to the best performing students, and thereafter give his speech and proclaim, if he so wishes, that the soldiers will graduate this afternoon. And thereafter, the oath of allegiance, or kiapo, will be undertaken by the soldiers here on these grounds, but also in all the other 4 schools I mentioned earlier, in Butiaba, in Ruhengere, in Olirim, and Burung. After the oath of allegiance, we'll have the close of the parade, and we'll have anthems in reverse order. We will have a luncheon, and His Excellency the President will depart at his leisure, followed by the other guests. Without further ado, Your Excellency, I take the pleasure to invite Commandant, Basic Military Training School, Kaweta, Brigadier General Patrick Otong, to come and make his remarks.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the Honorable Ministers of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs, the Chief of Defense Forces, Uganda People's Defense Forces, and Special Presidential Advisor, Representative of the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, the service commanders, the division commanders, service chiefs of staff, general officers, senior officers, and officers present, members of the diplomatic corps, the civil and religious leaders, the recruits on parade and your families, distinguished guests in your different capacities. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Basic Military Training School, Kaweta, to witness this significant occasion of passing out of recruits of course 18 of the year 2025-2026. Brigadier General John Patrick Otong, the commander of this prestigious institution. Your Excellency, sir, all our distinguished guests, thank you for joining us today on this momentous occasion as we celebrate the passing out of our recruits after 43 weeks of the most rigorous military training. Sir, it is with great pride and profound respect that I stand before you today as we witness this transformation of these young men and women into disciplined soldiers ready to defend the values that our nations believe in. Your Excellency, sir, we are gathered here not just to mark the completion of an intense training period, but also to honor the resilience, sacrifice, and commitment of these recruits who have journeyed through an experience that will forever shape their lives in the military. It has been a journey filled with challenges and moments of self-doubt, but it's through such hardship that they have forged the strength and the spirit that now defines them. 43 weeks ago, these recruits stood on the verge of a demanding path, unsure of the full extent of the adversaries they would face. But with each passing day, they learned not only to push their physical and mental limits, but also to embrace the values of teamwork, leadership, patriotism, and service to the nation. Their journey has been to uphold the ideals of the revolutionary struggle which was started by you, Your Excellency, sir. These recruits have proved that they possess the unyielding will to succeed, no matter how difficult the task is. They have been tested in the field, in the barracks, and under extreme conditions, and have emerged victorious. Your Excellency, sir, the training was successful because the school was ably supported by the strategic headquarters in terms of logistics and other resources. Therefore, I wish to extend my profound gratitude to the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs and the UPDF leadership, especially the Chief of Defense Forces, Chief of Joint Staff Health Services, Joint Staff Human Resource Management, and Joint Staff TRADO for the continued support rendered and attention they have always given to the recruit training schools that have seen us sail through to end this course magnificently. Your Excellency, sir, the recruits before you have not only been led by dedicated trainers, but were also taught how to lead with honor, compassion, and a deep sense of responsibility. Our trainers, under the leadership of the chief instructor, have played a crucial role in nurturing these recruits, guiding them not only in the tactical and technical aspects of their training, but also in fostering personal qualities that will make them effective soldiers while carrying out their duties. The skills and values the recruits have acquired will enable them to navigate the complexities of modern warfare with precision and professionalism. We have seen how technology has transformed the battlefield, yet at the core of all these advancements remains the human element of courage, intellect, and resolve of a soldier. I therefore want to thank the instructors for their guidance, mentorship, and dedication, which have transformed these young and women into dependable recruits to pass out today as soldiers. To the recruits standing before us today, your journey does not end here. The passing out ceremony is the beginning of a lifetime commitment. Every obstacle you faced, whether in the scorching heat or the chilling rain, has shaped your character and tested your ability to withstand harsh conditions. During these weeks, you learned not only how to operate a weapon or navigate the jungle, you learned the true meaning of teamwork and patriotism. You forged bonds that will last a lifetime, understanding that alone you may be strong, but you together as a unit, you are unstoppable. Remember that the lessons learned in these moments of hardship, they are the foundation upon which you will build your military careers. The path ahead will continue to demand the same dedication, sacrifice, and strength that you have demonstrated over the past 43 weeks. I have no doubt you will be soldiers, not just in uniforms, but in hearts and minds. I therefore urge you to remember that as you step into your roles as soldiers, carry this message with you. Let discipline guide your actions, and let your service to your country be reflected in your commitment to ethical conduct. We have full confidence in your ability to carry forward the legacy of those who served before you. Today you stand in the presence of leaders who embody the spirit of our nations. Their unwavering dedication to our security inspires us all. As you prepare to take your oath, you do so in front of those who have not only sacrificed for our freedom, but continue to advocate for a military that evolves in the face of contemporary challenges. Your Excellency, sir, we also owe an obligation of gratitude to the communities surrounding our facility. Our friends, the neighboring communities, your partnership and cooperation have been precious throughout these 43 weeks. From supporting logistical needs to fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding, which played a crucial role in creating conditions necessary for effective training. We are highly appreciative of your generosity, particularly in times our activities may have impacted your routines. Your support reminds us that the strength of our nation is not just in the soldiers, but also in the unity and support of its people. Together we have nurtured and empowered these recruits who now stand ready to serve with enthusiasm. To the families of our recruits, we owe you an immense appreciation. You stood firm during the months of suppression and doubt, knowing that your sacrifices and prayers would contribute to something greater worth celebrating. Today, as you witness their transformation, I hope you feel an overwhelming sense of pride. Your Excellency, sir, it is now my honor and humble duty to present to you recruits of course 18 of the year 2025-2026 who have commendably met all the course requirements and are ready for Passout today. Sir, on behalf of the entire fraternity of Basic Military Training School, Kaweta, I wish to thank you sincerely for taking time off your busy schedule to come and officiate this important occasion of passing out of recruits of course intake 18 of the year 2025-2026. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may God bless you and grant you journey mercies as you travel back to your different destinations. Thank you for listening to me.
A big round of applause for the Commandant, Brigadier General Patrick Otong. Your Excellency, before I invite the CDF and Senior Presidential Advisor on Special Operations, permit me to recognize the presence of a representative from the Armed Forces of the Central African Republic, General Arcadius Letmangi, who is the Deputy General Staff in charge of training and instruction in the Central African Republic, representing the Chief of Defense Forces of the Central African Republic. You are most welcome, sir. CDF and Senior President Advisor, sir, General Moses Kainerugaba, the floor is yours.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs, Defense, Honorable Grace Ngabirano, the Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs, Honorable Huda Oleru, the representative of the Permanent Secretary, the Deputy CDF of the Armed Forces of the Central African Republic, who is representing his CDF, service commanders here present, service chiefs of staff, members of the Joint Staff, other general officers present, the Cantonment Commander, Kaweta, the Commandant, Basic Military Training School, Kaweta, and the directing staff, commandants from other training schools and colleges present, the other training schools participating in this hybrid Passout, that is Ruhengeri, Olilim, Labordong, and Butiaba. Let me also recognize the presence of district and other local government leaders here present, other security agencies that are present here, senior officers, junior officers, and the graduating soldiers. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I trust that you have all been keeping well, but above all, we thank Almighty God who has brought us this far, and furthermore, we pray that He will continue to guide us as we embark on the second half of 2026. Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the EPDF, I want to thank you for sparing time out of your very busy schedule to come to Kaweta and preside over this important function of the graduation of new soldiers into the rank and file of the mighty UPDF. I also thank all the other guests for coming as well, especially our new ministers, other Ministry of Defense officials, the UPDF leadership present here, and government and district leaders in their respective capacities. Your presence underscores in a powerful way the significance of this event, which is the steady and continued strengthening of Uganda's defense capabilities. I also thank and congratulate the recruits for making it to this moment, a moment that will remain etched in their memories for a long time to come. Even more compelling, perhaps, was their conscious decision to join military service, and with it, a lifetime of commitment and sacrifice to the cause of our great fatherland, Uganda. I thank them for making that bold and patriotic decision. Similarly, I commend the training schools involved and the Joint Staff Training and Doctrine, TRADOC, for executing and coordinating the training of these recruits. It is evident that the new soldiers before us have obtained the required military skills and are now ready to undertake active military duty in service to the fatherland. Your Excellency, In a special way, I also wish to once again congratulate you for the successes you and the NRM government have registered in the first half of 2026. They include, among others, a decisive popular victory and mandate in the January 2026 general elections across all the levels of elective positions in the country. Number two, the colorful inauguration of the new term of office in May 2026 at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds, and recently the installation of a new executive that will help drive the President's vision of Chisanja No More Sleep from 2026 to 2031. Your Excellency, I also take this opportunity to thank our former Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs and now Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Jacob Maxons Oboth, or Right Honorable Oboth, as we call him, who was a great Minister of Defense and worked hard with us to improve the welfare of the Defense Forces and helped in passing the UPDF Act 2025 as amended, among other milestones. Therefore, we salute Right Honorable Oboth's contribution, and we are sure that in his new position as the leader of Parliament, he will continue to support the Ministry of Defense and UPDF. With a new group of leaders in Cabinet and Parliament, we are quite optimistic that Uganda is firmly on track to achieve its target of a $500 billion economy by 2040. As for the UPDF, we will absolutely perform our part to achieve this goal. Your Excellency, we make this solemn pledge as the gallant officers and men of Uganda's security services. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, on this occasion of the graduation of our soldiers here in Kaweta, I wish to reassure and inform the country that Uganda is peaceful, secure, and thriving. However, what is also true is that we are having to deal with a fifth column of neo-colonialist sympathizers and agents of foreign interests who are intent on sabotaging our national independence and development. Your Excellency and fellow citizens, we are very aware of the insidious machinations of negative elements against our country, but the good news is that we will not permit their shenanigans. We, for instance, can no longer afford the widespread public malaise over systemic corruption and poor service delivery in our country. We cannot and shall not tolerate agents of foreign interests who work secretly to weaken the country's progress. We will never allow agents of foreign interests to demoralize and demobilize the patriotic and nationalist spirit of Ugandans. Your Excellency, furthermore, we shall not allow foreign interests to determine our national narrative. The impunity within certain elements of Uganda's political class and media directly impacts the country's security. Therefore, in order for Uganda to transform into a first world country, these elements have to become responsible actors to ensure peace and security are preserved. The UPDF and the interagency architecture are committed to establishing a holistic national security infrastructure, including acting against wrong elements within the political and media class. Certainly, we will never allow anyone again to undermine the national interest in whatever shape or form. Your Excellency, the other important point I would like to address myself to today is the issue of the welfare of the Defense Forces. We have continued to register tremendous strides in this area, and a lot more is coming. We are progressively improving issues of remuneration for our officers and militants, and we are gradually expanding the quality and quantity of accommodation facilities. In addition, we are working to deliver modern office facilities and operational planning centers. We are revamping and improving our military schools and hospitals, not just for active soldiers, but for reservists that can access and utilize them all across the country. We want our fighting men and women, together with their families, to be proud of the conditions in which they live and work. Therefore, my message to the new soldiers is threefold. One, take care of your lives and maintain your medical and physical fitness. Secondly, uphold the values of discipline, courage, and loyalty. Third, always cultivate the warrior spirit and warrior ethos. With these values, we will master the necessary military capabilities to protect and defend the revolution. Your Excellency, my last message is to the UPDF warriors on regional peace and stabilization missions in Somalia, DRC, and South Sudan. We salute their valor and immense sacrifices in foreign lands, which are necessary for regional and international security. Some of the missions, such as the one in Somalia, where we have been for 19 years now, have recently run into sustainability headwinds, not from us, but from outside Uganda. But the High Command, under the President's wise guidance, will soon determine a pragmatic solution on how to move forward. In eastern DRC, despite the outbreak of the Ebola epidemic, our gallant troops, while observing strict Ebola SOPs, have continued to dominate the area of operation and apply unceasing pressure on ADF terrorists still scattered in North Kivu and Ituri regions. In South Sudan, the situation is much more stable than it was 16 months ago when the UPDF deployed there. The situation then was very tense, especially around the capital, Juba. These missions are difficult and clearly demonstrate our enduring strength and resilience. We therefore commend the men and women of UPDF who have continued to deliver on these important missions. The UPDF is very strong, and it should be if we are to meet our internal and regional security goals. On that note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank very much His Excellency the President for his continued guidance and wise counsel that he gives us at every turn. This has enabled us to achieve all our operational objectives at home and within the region. I also wish the President great health as he leads Uganda in the new term of Chisanja, no more sleep. I also wish the new soldiers good luck and success in their military careers. I thank you very much. Before I conclude, I would just want to inform the guests about the makeup of the recruits. The commandant did not hear him telling you the makeup, the recruits we have here. We have a total of 11,948 new soldiers, and of these, 10,207 are Ugandan recruits, Ugandan new soldiers, and 1,751 are from the Central African Republic. So I congratulate all of them, and I think, Your Excellency, this may be the biggest graduation of soldiers from a brother African country that we have had for a very long time. I think maybe since the time of when we were hosting our brothers and sisters of ANC, Mkoto Wesizwe, in the early 1990s. So this is a historic graduation, and I congratulate all of them, and I congratulate the entire UPDF. Asante sana. Mungu pamoja nasi. UPDF, hurrah! And with those few words, it is my honor to invite the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, Honorable Ngavirano, to come and invite the President to address the soldiers.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, colleagues, honorable ministers, and honorable members of Parliament, the Chief of Defense Forces and Senior Presidential Advisor for Special Operations, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, General Senior Officers, Commandants, Kaweweta Basic Military Training School, the Nakaseke District Chairperson and local leaders, our gallant graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to you for creating time in your esteemed schedule to grace this milestone occasion, the passing out of ceremony of the recruits of intake 18/2025-2026. Your Excellency, we thank you most sincerely for your visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to the continuous training, professionalization, and modernization of our defense forces, as well as collective knowledge, peace, and security form the bedrock of social, economic, and political transformation for any nation. Without a foundation of absolute peace and security, a country cannot achieve meaningful progress, be it socially, politically, or economically. Today, we celebrate the successful completion of a rigorous training by our recruits. This is no ordinary day. The day that marks the formal transition from civilian life into serving soldiers of Uganda People's Defense Forces. Your arrival at this institution as young boys and girls, you live today a disciplined, resilient men and women, fortified in body, mind, and spirit. You are now fully prepared to preserve and defend the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Uganda, as well as execute regional and continental peacekeeping assignments. You have endured demanding early morning drills, harsh terrains, limited sleep, and strict military discipline. I congratulate you all. This feat demands immense personal, community, and psychological resilience. Your achievement today stands as a statement to your unwavering determination and dedication. I congratulate you on realizing your dream of becoming soldiers. I wasn't lucky in my young age. I had a wish and a dream of becoming the young Kadogo. I admired them when they were carrying their guns and when they were shot, and the guns would be touching the ground. You are lucky. Tell your neighbor that we are lucky and chosen few. I didn't get that chance, but you have it. I would like also to extend a special appreciation to the recruits from the Central African Republic who have successfully completed this training course alongside our forces. Your presence here demonstrates the growing trust, defense diplomacy, and strategy cooperation among African nations. Training together significantly strengthens our tactical interoperability and advances and noble cause of Pan-African solidarity. Furthermore, I thank the Permanent Secretary and the Ministry's administration team for their steadfast attention to all matters pertaining to the welfare of our soldiers. You look so smart. Thank you, the administration. Furthermore, I also extend my gratitude to the leadership of the UPDF through the coordination efforts of all commanders and service chiefs under the stewardship of the Chief of Defense Forces, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, the force has remained deeply focused on the historical ideology of the NRA and UPDF, patriotism, Pan-Africanism, and building a robust capacities for a safe and secure Uganda. To the Commandant and the entire institutional team here at the Basic Military Training School, thank you for the stellar job done in transforming these dual recruits into capable soldiers ready for strategic deployment in defense of Uganda and the Central African Republic. Transforming civilians into combat-ready troops is an arduous task, but you have made it a reality with exceptional excellency. Lastly, but not least, I deeply appreciate the local leaders and the surrounding communities of Kaweweta for your enduring patience, hospitality, and the coordination relationship you maintain with this institution. And in a special way, I wish to thank His Excellency, the President of Uganda, for giving me the opportunity to become a Minister for Defense, State Minister for Defense. I honor you and I will serve you diligently and the whole of Uganda and the world at large. It is now my distinct pleasure and high honor to invite you, Your Excellency, the President, to address the graduates, our guests, and the nation. Thank you very much for God and my country.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs. Your Excellency, I've been advised by protocol that the award of gifts to the best performing students exercise will be conducted by the Commandant of the training school and Chief of Defense Forces, General Kainerugaba, and the best students will be, if you wish, granted an opportunity to take a photo with you, Your Excellency. I therefore take this opportunity to invite the Commandant, Basic Military Training School Kaweweta, and the Chief of Defense Forces and Senior Presidential Advisor for Special Operations, General Kainerugaba, and the Chief Instructor, Colonel Kello, who will read the names of the deserving students, to come here and undertake that exercise. Your Excellency, as we make preparations to invite the best performing students during this exercise, I have also been informed by protocol that in our midst is the Ambassador of Equatorial Guinea, His Excellency Camelo Micha Ngwema. Our apologies for failure to recognize your presence, Your Excellency. Colonel Okello will present the names of the best performing students.
Your Excellency, sir, I am Colonel Joseph Elamu Okello, the Chief Instructor, Basic Military Training School, Kaweweta, and I am here to present to you the 5 recruits who, during the course, were assessed to have performed better in various fields on this course of the year of intake 18, year 25-26. Sir, these awards are as well identified with some of the distinguished guests distinguished leaders within Uganda and East Africa. And the first award is the Order of the Commander-in-Chief, which is to the best overall student. And this one goes to RA 307702, recruit Amanya Salwa. Recruit Amanya Salwa is a Ugandan female trainee, aged 20 years, and from Mbarara district. She holds a Uganda advanced certificate of education. The second award, sir, is the Chief of Defense Forces Award, and this one goes to the best student in the field. This one is RA 310724, recruit Tasi Christmas. Recruit Tasi Christmas is a Ugandan male, aged 22 years, from Jinja district. He holds a Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education. The third award is the Order of the Quill Award, which is for the best student in academics. And this one goes to RA 310421, recruit Opoka Richard. Recruit Opoka Richard is a Ugandan male recruit, aged 28 years, from Agago district. Recruit Opoka holds a bachelor's degree in medicine and surgery. Your Excellency, the fourth award is the Lieutenant General Nalweso Award, which goes to the best female student. And this one is RA 309687, recruit Nashemeza Michelle. Recruit Nashemeza Michelle is a female Ugandan trainee, aged 22 years, from Lwengo district. And she holds a certificate in civil management and aviation. Your Excellency, the fifth award is the Mwalimu Julius Nyerere Award, which goes to the best allied students. And this one is Loco Senganambi Frank Branchette Emery. Recruit Loco is a male fraternal student, aged 26 years, from the Central African Republic. Your Excellency, that marks the end of the segment in the program this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Chief Instructor Colonel Joseph Okello, for the presentation of the best performing students over the last 9 months. Earlier, I mentioned the schools that are participating in this. We congratulate the best performing students, and after the closure of this element of award of gifts, it is now the time, as invited by the Honorable Minister, for the President and Commander-in-Chief to come and give his remarks and thereafter pass out the soldiers.
The Honorable Ministers, the CDF, all the other commanders, the other leaders, all the Wananchi who are here, and the graduates and other soldiers. First of all, I want somebody translate in French. Français. Comment allez-vous?
How are you? How are you doing? That is comment allez-vous?
I know. I'm the one who said it. I've already addressed the leaders.
J'ai déjà adressé les leaders.
And also the graduates.
Et aussi les stagiaires.
Both from Uganda.
De l'Ouganda.
And from Central African Republic.
Et de l'Afrique centrale. De la République d'Afrique centrale.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
So,
donc,
I also congratulate.
Je vous félicite encore.
Major Mahadri,
le Major Mahadri,
the parade commander,
le commandant de la parade,
for speaking good Swahili.
Pour parler une bonne langue en Swahili.
I hear Swahili being mad.
Toujours, j'écoute le français, le Swahili en train d'être tué.
By people who don't learn it properly.
Par les peuples qui n'ont pas formé proprement.
But I don't know where Mahadri learned Swahili from.
Je ne sais pas où M. Mahadri, le Major Mahadri, a appris la langue Swahili.
He spoke Swahili without offending my ears.
Il avait parlé le français couramment, pas donnez-moi des problèmes avec mes oreilles.
Asante sana kuongea Swahili vizuri.
Merci beaucoup, Major, pour parler une bonne langue, un bon Swahili.
I want to congratulate.
Je voudrais féliciter
the soldiers.
Les soldats
from Central Africa.
De l'Afrique.
And Uganda.
Et de l'Ouganda.
Who have finished their course.
Qu'ils ont accompli la cour de stagiaire.
You now need to look after.
Maintenant,
your discipline.
Nous avons besoin de voir votre discipline.
And your health.
Et votre santé.
Because if you don't have good health.
Parce que si vous n'avez pas une bonne santé.
You can't be a good soldier.
On ne peut pas devenir un bon soldat.
Health.
Santé.
Discipline.
La discipline.
No corruption.
Et pas de corruption.
Then the future is bright.
Donc, la future est très brillante.
You are just beginning.
Vous avez commencé maintenant.
The future is very bright.
La future est brillante. La future est brillante.
If you keep your discipline.
Si vous conservez votre discipline.
Look after your health.
Et vous continuez à être en bonne santé.
No corruption.
Pas de corruption.
And also develop professionally.
Et pour le développement professionnel.
By doing all the necessary courses.
Pour continuer à faire les autres cours.
The soldiers.
Les soldats.
Need to understand the importance of.
Doivent comprendre l'importance de.
Rigorous training.
L'entraînement rigoureux.
When we were fighting in the bush.
quand nous étions en train de combattre dans le jungle,
would recruit
nous
young
avons,
people from the population.
nous avons recruté les recrues de beaucoup de différentes professions. C'est-à-dire que les différentes professions
Who are not used to a lot of physical exercise.
il n'est pas les hommes qui étaient trop avec beaucoup d'exercices dans le jungle.
Who would then complain to their parents.
Pour quelque temps, il dit avec beaucoup, parce qu'il y en a les choses qui étaient difficiles pour eux,
That we are mistreating them.
on les a maltraités.
By making them roll in the mud.
Pour les faire, les exercices comme vous avez, militaires,
Go through thick bushes.
pour traverser dans la bourse,
Do a lot of exercises.
beaucoup d'exercices.
They would say in Uganda, you are treating our children as if they are animals.
Il dit en Uganda qu'il nous maltraite comme si nous étions les animaux.
Umwana w'omuntu omuteeka otya mutosi. How do you put somebody's child in mud?
Okay. Quelques enfants, quelques fils ou filles de quelqu'un, on maltraite une personne comme ça.
Then I called the parents
Et donc j'ai appelé les parents
in Kufu, about
à Kouffou.
50 miles from here. I called them in Kufu. Kufu is a village.
Kouffou, c'est une place. Combien
And
de...
I said, you people,
Et je les ai dit, vous,
you know Jambia.
est-ce que vous connaissez quelque chose qui s'appelle Jambia?
What is Jambia in French?
Jambia in French, ça, is a machette. La machette.
Yes.
La
Do you know
machette.
machete? Do you know machete?
Est-ce que vous connaissez la machette?
They said yes.
Ils ont dit oui.
Then
Vous
I
connaissez la
said-
machette.
Then I said,
Et je les ai dit, j'ai dit,
can the machete cut trees if it's not properly sharpened?
est-ce que la machette peut couper les arbres qui sont grands quand il n'est pas, premièrement, être maître suffisant? Ok.
Is this man speaking French or just telling us?
Non, non, non. C'est vrai, that is the proper French, ça.
What do you call sharpening? Okuagara.
Okwagara, to sharpen, is pour mettre quelque chose.
Huh?
Kwagara is to, c'est-à-dire pour mettre un métal.
It's a sentence.
It's a sentence, ça.
What, how do you say it?
C'est pour faire le métal prêt de couper.
Ah, that one.
Yes, sir. Prêt de couper, oui.
Is that the real? Ask the minister. Does it make sense? The commander there. The
Oui,
commander.
oui, oui. Il posait une question. Est-ce que vous comprenez ça, mon commandant?
He has confirmed.
Est-ce que vous avez confirmé, mon commandant?
Now you repeat it for them in French. Okuagara.
Yes, je vais le faire. Je vais vous expliquer. I will explain to him more.
No, to the children.
Ah, pour les stagiaires, c'est-à-dire pour faire le métal prêt pour couper un grand arbre.
So, if you want the Jambia, the machete, to cut the trees, you must sharpen it.
Si vous voulez un machette pour être prêt pour couper l'arbre,
You must kuagara.
si vous n'êtes pas fait beaucoup d'exercices de votre frère et des autres jours,
Therefore, kuagara.
c'est très important.
Banankoro okuagara numukumanyi.
Les Banyankole, Okuagara, Numukumanya, est-ce que vous connaissez? Okuagara, Numukumanya, les Banyankole, est-ce que vous connaissez? Okuagara, Abanyankole.
They call it Oktiaza.
Il s'appelle Oktiaza, Oktiaza, c'est-à-dire.
So,
donc,
here,
ici,
we are Okuagara, Oktiaza, soldiers, so that they are up and will cut any tree that comes in their way.
So, ici, c'est Okuagara et Oktiaza pour faire le métal, presque couper. C'est notre travail ici.
It's good for the country, good for the soldiers themselves.
C'est beau, très beau pour notre pays et aussi très beau pour les soldats lui-même, eux-mêmes.
Now, as you have been hearing, even the general has told you,
qui a causé ça?
Therefore,
et donc,
discipline,
la discipline
and accountability
et la comptabilité
will be insisted on.
Nous allons insister sur là.
As you had CDF telling you.
Comme vous avez écouté le chef d'état-major général, comment il l'a déjà dit.
This is because we need to have a strong economy.
C'est pourquoi nous allons avoir une grande économie.
A strong and modern economy.
Forte économie et moderne.
Strong and modern.
Eh oui, yes sir.
What is strong?
Strong, it is called, it's a word for. If it's a masculine, it is for, because we have ladies in French, which are ladies and others are masculine. If you are using for, it is strong with F-O-R-T, then if it's, you say forte.
So you say strong and modern.
C'est fort et moderne.
Yeah, it's like Portuguese. Forte. Forte means
Forte, yes.
In
Forte.
Portuguese.
Yes, it also applies in Portuguese and Spanish. It is forte, F-O-R-T-E. That's
Yes.
feminine.
We need strong economy and modern.
Nous voudrons une économie forte et moderne.
In the 4 sectors.
Dans les 4 secteurs.
Commercial agriculture.
L'agriculture commerciale.
Manufacturing.
Le manufacturing ou la fabrication aussi.
Services.
Les services.
And ICT.
Et le ICT. Ça,
because you cannot have a strong army if you don't have a strong economy.
On ne peut pas avoir une forte armée sans une forte économie.
So anything that undermines the economy undermines security.
Donc, quelque chose qui est contre l'économie est automatiquement contre l'armée.
In modernization, we should also have to start producing, increase the production of our own weapons.
En modernisation, nous allons continuer, nous allons commencer à produire notre chose par
our weapons for defense and offense, so that they are able to stand on our own in many areas.
Oui, par exemple, les fusils pour nous pouvoir être indépendants nous-mêmes.
I want to congratulate CDF and the team on the issue of infrastructure.
Je voudrais remercier le CDF, le général de l'armée, qui nous regarde en des secteurs de construction.
We are continuing to improve the infrastructure of the soldiers and the welfare.
Nous continuons à augmenter le bien-être des soldats.
Now, here the road from Katugo to this place has been a problem for a long time. We are going to work on it. We are going to do everything possible to work on it.
La route de Katugo d'ici a été un problème pour longtemps, mais nous allons commencer pour la reconstruire ou la moderniser.
And for the people of Ngoma, we have already done Ruero Butarangwa. We will struggle with the Butarangwa, Ngoma, Ngoma Buriamshenyi Masindi.
Pour le peuple de Ngoma et les autres, nous sommes en train de faire
Ngoma Butarangwa.
Ngoma Butarangwa. Nous sommes de construire ça.
Baganda Koretu Butarango.
Les Baganda, il s'appelle la place comme Butalanga. Butalangwa.
Butalango.
Butalango. Le Butalango, les Baganda.
The real name is Butalangwa, that's the real name.
Mais la name réelle, c'est Butalango.
Butalangwa.
Butalangwa, c'est la name réelle.
From the road is now already done there, tarmac.
La route est déjà là et nous avons en train de faire la macadamisation.
What is remaining is now Butalangwa, Ngoma, Buriamshenyi Masindi.
Ce qui maintenant reste, c'est Ngoma, Butalangwa, Masindi, comme ça, comme il a dit.
So, I congratulate everybody.
Donc, j'ai félicité tout le monde.
The Wananchi, you are going to vote to elect in the LC1s.
Les Wananchi, vous allez faire le scrutin.
And the women councils.
Et les autres.
So, elect leaders who will help you to fight corruption.
Faites l'élection avec le peuple qui vous aide à combattre la corruption.
Obukiiko bw'omu byalo mulonda abakulembeze abanayamba okulwanisa enguzi.
Le conseil des villages, il faut que fait les élections en train d'électer ou faire les scrutins de quelqu'un qui va vous aider pour combattre la corruption.
Kubanga ffe Abaganda b'omu Lukoola tulina olugero lwaffe.
Parce que nous, les Baganda de Murukola, le Rukora en général, c'est quelque chose comme la jungle au Rukora.
Olugero lwaffe lugamba nti omugo oguli ku muliraano teggobango.
Il y en a l'idiome en Ouganda, c'est comme la proverbe, que si vous avez quelque chose qui va vous donner la protection, que si vous n'avez pas la protection pour votre famille, par exemple, c'est que vous n'avez pas la protection, c'est quelqu'un qui est loin, n'est pas vous aider. C'est-à-dire, c'est comme la description comme ça.
The proverb in English would be, a stick in the neighboring house cannot help you against a leopard which comes to attack you.
C'est-à-dire, la soutenue de le peuple des voisins. Il ne peut pas vous aider quand le léopard est venu pour vous attaquer.
You need the leaders who are near you to help you fight corruption.
Vous voudrez les leaders qui sont près de vous pour vous aider à combattre la corruption.
N'olwekyo tulonde abakulembeze aba LC1.
Et pour cela, fait la scrutin pour le LC1 qui n'aime pas la corruption, totalement.
It is now my honor and pleasure as president.
C'est maintenant mon honneur et plaisir comme le président
to pass out these recruits.
Pour faire la sortie stagiaire.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Kiapo cha utii. Mimi ninaapa kwa dini yangu kwa ukweli kwamba kwenye kazi zote nitatumikia kumlinda rais wa Jamhuri ya Uganda. Nchi ya Uganda
ya Uganda. Nitatisha na amri zote zilizotolewa na zitakazotolewa mara kwa mara na wakuu wangu walioko na watakaowekwa kwa utawala wa nchi yangu. Naahidi kwamba nitafuata mafundisho na maelekezo ya maafisa wote na maaskari watakaowekwa kuongoza mimi. Nidhamu nzuri, usuja na uaminifu kwa nchi yangu. Mungu unisaidie. The UPDF soldiers